Dr. Wale Ahmed joins us now. He's the Commissioner for Special Duties in Lagos. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Good morning.
Well, we've heard a whole lot about this. We've had different kinds of comparison when it happened before, and the last time was in the military regime. And people say, what's the difference between this decision now? And at that time, it just for them is an anomaly. It shouldn't happen in a democratic dispensation.
Democratic dispensation is a form of government, but a particular issue when it happens under any form of government, the way you tackle it may be alike. It doesn't mean if something happened. When President Reagan in the US sacked all air traffic controllers and replaced them with air traffic controllers from the military, was it under a military dispensation?
Yeah. This you're talking about lives of Lagosians.
Yes, I'm just taking it from where you decided to take it.
Is this the best decision that the government should have taken?
Under the circumstance, that's the only decision remaining for government to take. Under the circumstance, I was watching. Some of you made a chronology of the issue of doctor strike from the beginning, apart from the ones that have happened in the past. I mean, in the recent past, as a contemporary issue, August 2010, January 2011, then April 2012. I mean, barely 1 year interval. Doctors have to go on strike. What are the issues? What are the issues that cannot be resolved? That's the question. In this case, I mean, they honestly owe Lagosians an apology. For demonstrating, a high level of insensitivity to the consequences
by asking for
of going. No, you can ask for better condition of service, but the consequences of just going on strike while negotiations are still on. The gentleman that left here just now was talking about going back to negotiating table and resolving the issues. That negotiation was ongoing 3 days before the warning strike on April 11. On the 11th of April, there was a meeting. All the issues raised. The only thing Lagos State government said an emphatic no on all the issues they raised, and you are well informed of all the issues now. They have been talking about it. The only one Lagos State government said an emphatic no is the issue of paying teaching allowance to house officers. And honestly, as a person too, as somebody who had gone through that stage before, I cannot remember what house officer will have to teach somebody. So it's not about the figure, of what you are going to pay house officer as teaching allowance. It's whether you agree that house officer should be paid teaching allowance or not.
You just heard him now, 9,000 naira.
That's what I'm saying. It's not about. He talked about 9,000 naira. He did not tell you that a house officer gets 173,000 naira on level 10.
Don't you think that the government...
He did not tell you. He was silent about that.
It's the government...
He just mentioned 9,000. As if, why shouldn't they be able to pay 9,000? But that house officer...
It was specifically on the matter of teaching allowance.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Even does that have to lead to a strike?
Dr. Ahmed.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, but we have gone on. I mean, we called off a strike last year, or we suspended the strike. Let's just use the terms of the...
That's another term.
Yes, we suspended that strike, and we were negotiating. I mean, we agreed to do certain things. That's the reason why that strike was suspended in the very first instance. It is not just natural that you should try and carry out what it is that you say you will do. Especially when it comes to the issue of welfare. Must it take another strike for the government to, do what it's supposed to do? 13 months. Is it not enough?
When that strike was called off, it was about implementation of commerce. All the things said here about figure for figure, about the figure that was published by government being falsehood, I think I leave that to you to go to Health Service Commission and Office of Head of Service to go and confirm. It's unfortunate if somebody will say Lagos State government published false figures of salaries, comparison of salaries, and percentage increases. That's an unfortunate statement because the records definitely will be there, and this government, will not engage in such a thing. Now, answering your question, when the strike was called off the other time,
suspended.
That's the term.
Suspended.
That's the term he decided to use. But there were negotiations, and the strike was called off. If you decide to call it suspended, okay, for now, it was about implementation of commerce, and commerce had been implemented. As I said earlier, I will say again, naira for naira. Now, talking about this step, that step, it was federal government that initiated commerce. Lagos state government has its own pay structure, has another nomenclature for it. For you to graduate from one step or the other on the commerce issue is arbitrary. So in the Lagos state government pay structure for doctors, they start everybody on step 1, but government will not shortchange you. If if commerce say level 15, step 4 for a fresh consultant. Here we say in our own pay structure, we say it's level 15, step 1 for a fresh consultant, but you will still get the amount of money you will have got if it had been that step. Is to introduce sanity into the system and for us to be able to determine how people move from one stage to the other.
Ahmed, you should be able to do a moment. You should be able to do some kind of.
You will not understand this issue if you don't let me land.
I'll let you land, but we seem to have an idea. When we talk about steps is based on the number of years you've put in. So. Every year you are moved to a different step.
A fresh consultant on commerce is supposed to come in on level 15, step 4. Fresh. He has not put in
he's not talking
any
about
number
the
of
fresh
years.
man there. He's talking about those that were there already, and you had to remove their steps down.
This is our pay structure. They are talking about the pay structure of commerce. We are paying commerce, but the nomenclature and the structure is not commerce. It was not Lagos state government that initiated the idea of commerce. In fact, government actually agreed to implement commerce. That is the monetary aspect of commerce. Government agreed to implement it after that protracted strike because there had been a lot and there is still a lot of investment in the health sector in Lagos state. So the people who are going to implement whatever infrastructure we are putting in place, as he also agreed that Lagos State in the health sector has been declared the best in this.
Government is fixing things. So we have to take a pay cut. Is that what you said?
No, it's not pay cut. We have implemented the monetary, but the government has its own structure. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's not Lagos State government that initiated commerce. So in our own structure, nobody try to understand me. In our own structure, nobody is being shortchanged, but we have a right as a government to lay down our own structure, and that is
and not force it down on them.
And
you can lay it down, but you don't force it down.
And even then, yes, talking about forcing it down on them, and even then, discussions are going on so many issues.
Yeah, but if you say it's as little as that allowance, because we know that, I mean, you're politicians and you always look at political implications before you take some actions. If this were at the federal level, we know by now the kind of noise that publicity secretaries would have published everywhere. Lagos, I mean, NLC, labor, JUSUN, medical workers, they go on strike in the country almost on a regular basis. How many of them have been sacked for bigger matters? And then just for this little thing.
And add to that,
this is not a little thing.
No, Dr. Ahmed, just add to what Chamberlain so that you just answer everything. Want to bring to your notice what people have been saying, that the government has not been too fair with the doctors. Remember what he said, that someone has been
peddling. It depends on who you are talking to.
Someone has been taking on true stories. I'm coming. Someone somewhere have been taking, some group of people have been taking on true stories to the governor. What do you make of the LASU strike that lasted for about 6 months? Lecturers were not sacked, they were not penalized, and doctors just went on strike within how many days, and you fired all of them.
When doctors went on strike in 2010 to 2011, were they sacked? They were not sacked.
Yeah, but they are sacked now.
No, they were not sacked then. They went again on. They went again in 2011.
Because there was a second term for an election.
Oh, that's the way you have decided to take it.
That is the way it is.
No. That's the way you have decided to take it. They were not sacked. They were not sacked also in 2011. I mean, in a space of another 1 year, they are going on strike again. And the pertinent issue in this particular strike is that, I mean, just 3 days ago, we were at a meeting trying to resolve whatever issues. There will always be issues.
Why didn't you go to the industrial court?
I have never told you.
Why didn't you go to the industrial court if it's as little as that?
I have never. No, just hold on. You don't want me to make my point before you bring another
You're looking
question.
at time, so that you put in so many things at the same time.
But it will.
He believes in the rule of law. Why didn't you advise him to go to the industrial court?
It's better for you, even if it's 1 or 2 issues we are able to trash out. It's better for you to get the understanding.
All right, go ahead.
Even if we are not going to be able to trash out everything. You understand what I'm saying? So what is special about this? What is strange about this is that 3 days ago we were at a meeting trying to resolve, okay, this issue, we will see what we can do about it. It's only, as I said, it's only the issue of house officer teaching allowance that was that was in contention really. All the other issues we are trying to look at how we could resolve them. Then we just heard from the media that they were going on warning strike. Another issue I want to raise is that they went on that warning strike on the 11th of April. Before then, they already had an appointment to meet with the governor on the 18th of April. And they could not even wait to meet with the governor. And as he said, when we went to inspect the ongoing work at the Bagada General Hospital, the ultramodern burn center that is being built there, this man that just left here, the gentleman that just left here, was part of the team that the governor invited to come and see what was going on. And I was there when he invited the governor for one of their ceremonies the following day, one of their functions.
In other words, you're saying...
And the governor was there. What I'm saying is that His Excellency always carries them along. We are talking, there is a rapport, and he has given you an appointment for the 18th of April. Whatever it is that is in contention, you wait and meet with the chief executive. They just said, okay, for them to know that we are serious about this issue, we are going on 3-day warning strike. 3-day warning strike for doctors translates into loss of life for some people.
So that means the states could not wait for that meeting with the governor to justify their secretary. At the end of the day, they even met with the governor, yet they refused.
When did they meet with the governor?
No, I'm saying that if they had that appointment to meet with the governor, had they met with him before the
That's what I'm saying. They refused to even wait till April 18. What was urgent about the things they're asking for? That could not wait between April 11 and April 18 to meet with the governor and see what you could do about it. If you believe the appointees of the governor or the civil servants who are meeting with you are not giving you what you want.
We get that point.
The man relates with you one-on-one.
Why then didn't you go to the industrial court?
I'm not talking about industrial court yet. I'm telling you.
I know. We've gotten that point.
No.
We're saying as an option.
There is another point that follows down before you come to the issue of industrial court. When they went on that 3 days warning strike without any written notification as demanded by law. So civil service regulations stipulates that you issue them query. So they were issued query.
And then they were insubordinate. We've seen all that.
Individually.
How many queries were they issued?
To everybody who absented themselves from work.
So was it one query to one person or five queries?
No,
because they said it was coming daily.
No. One query per person. If you didn't respond, they give you another one. That's civil service regulation. Don't forget that they are civil servants at the end of the day.
So it was.
So it's not as if doctors were employed on contract. They are part of civil. If they retire, they will get normal pension like any civil servant and all that. You understand? So administrative procedure stipulates that you issue them query because the warning strike was not recognized as a strike because there was no notice.
We get those.
So they now told their colleagues not to respond to those queries, and therefore the regulation stipulates that you give them another one. They now say, okay, if you don't withdraw these queries, we are going on full-blown strike. Look, let us forget about step 1, step step 2. There are issues, there are establishment issues, there are administrative issues that could be resolved.
In other words,
you don't have to, take a decision, take an action that will lead to loss of lives and infirmity, protracted infirmity for some other people. The reason why, let me tell you this, the reason why a house officer who just left school is getting 173,000 on his level 10, and an engineer or a lawyer who has been in the civil service for about 15 years and is on level 15 is not getting up to 150,000 a month. It's because we recognize the fact that the services rendered by this category of workers is different.
There are conflicting words coming from the government now, because yesterday the Commissioner for Information, he was quoted to have said that decision is irreversible, it can't be overturned. And then today the Commissioner for Health is quoted to say there's room for negotiation and dialogue. What is the government's position? What are you going to do about this? Is this
the government's position at any time is that you cannot close door completely to dialogue and negotiation. A decision has been taken, after government, has been pushed to the wall. And mark my word, is Health Service Commission and LASUT, these people are actually working with that recommended this action.
In other words,
so government ratified it and it became the position of government.
Different commissions can recommend anything.
Yes.
But it's not government doesn't have to implement everything they recommend.
And that's why I'm saying you cannot say at any time that you have closed doors to negotiation.
So commissioner shouldn't be saying that.
But what I am saying is that honestly, whatever the complaints are, since you are getting your commerce money, the other issues are issues we could resolve.
Dr. Ahmed,
you don't have to go on strike.
I'm
particular strike action, honestly, it's unfortunate, or was unfortunate, because it's no longer a strike anymore now. You understand?
Isn't the government decision unfortunate also?
No, the government decision cannot. We have to move forward. We have to get people
government
to
cannot
run.
Be unfortunate, but the data.
Yes, it's unfortunate. We have to move forward. We have to get people to run the infrastructure we have put in place.
And you think they won't think you will sack them tomorrow the same way you sacked this one?
No. If they are coming in, then there will be
set a precedent.
No. There will be certain understanding before fresh people will come in. They have refused. No. There is no understanding. They came in through normal civil service recruitment, and they have decided to constitute themselves
what if the NMA?
into a trade union.
What if NMA?
The Dr.
Okay.
Ahmed,
I don't know why NMA has
been... no.
Can I ask one question? You've explained in great detail that there is a federal government commerce structure, and the Lagos State does have its own structure in the very first instance. Now, according to the Lagos State structure, did you have to demote people from certain levels to be able to pay them commerce, naira for naira, kobo for kobo?
It does not. What I was trying to explain to you is that it does not translate into a demotion. This is our own pay structure.
Let me rephrase the question.
It doesn't translate into a demotion.
I don't want to use the word demotion. Did you have to bring people down from certain steps to be able to pay them certain amounts of money?
Demotion and bringing them down, they are synonyms. We are not bringing anybody down. What we are saying is that if you are working with Lagos State government, this is the pay structure, but you still get the same amount of money that your cadre in LUT will get, but you won't bear the same nomenclature.
No, I didn't. That is not clear to me. What I'm asking,
you won't bear the same nomenclature.
No. Let me get this straight. If I'm working with the Lagos State government, I'm on level 12, step 5, and because you want to pay me commerce on that same Lagos State structure,
it's not because of commerce.
No. Do I come down from level 12, step 5 to level 12, step 1? Did that happen or did not happen?
It's not coming down.
Whatever it is you tell me, did that happen? Did that kind of structure happen? That's what I'm trying to get out here.
No, not at all. It's not coming down. It's the pay structure. Government has its own pay policy, and there is a pay structure. So there is no issue of bringing anybody down. But I don't even want you to dwell on that. What I want to talk about is, let us say there are genuine issues after we have solved the monetary part of commerce. They are still not happy about one thing or the other. there are things, discussions were ongoing about those issues they raised.
How long were discussions going to be going on for? I mean, these discussions could have gone on to the end of 2015.
But is it strike that will resolve?
That's election year.
Is it strike that will resolve? Is it strike that will resolve? That's why I say, for me, the doctors that went on strike on this occasion, they owe Lagosians an apology, because all the issues they raise are purely administrative and establishment issues that were being solved.
Okay.
And even the governor was ready to meet with them, and they decided to do a warning strike about a week before the date they were supposed to meet with the governor.
So, why didn't the government consider the industrial court if the matter was that simple? To say, well, compel these gentlemen to come back to work, as opposed to sacking all of them.
That is the civil service regulation.
That you must sack all of them.
Health Service Commission lawsuit. That is the idea. And of course, government is tired of, a crop of people trying to disrupt health service.
Because one of their cases was struck out? Was there any matter that was struck out?
I'm not talking about any case being struck out. It's just that government is... Don't forget that if employee has a weapon of always going on strike, the government also has its own weapon if it's pushed to the wall. So this is what was recommended by the people who work directly with them. I remember he mentioned that, well, so person is a doctor too, he agreed, but he's not working with them. The shoe is not pinching him. Maybe, but we know what is going on. You understand? And there are regulations. I have my own shoes too.
So that is it. So you're not in the same shoes with him. So
I have my own shoes too. But what I'm saying is, we know the regulations. You understand? And in this instance, 3 different strike action about a year or less interval.
Will the Lagos State government call them back for negotiation and reverse the sack? I
am not in a position to tell you that now. It depends on how...
Would you advise it?
It depends on how issues develop. His Excellency, the governor, at many fora, appealed to them to go back to work. There were people who have been intervening. The House of Assembly wanted to intervene on Saturday, called a meeting, government side, doctor side. The doctors that came to represent the striking doctors, they lambasted everybody there present, called the deputy speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly and asked him. So it's like they were not even leaving room for discussion.
But as a politician,
so if
lambasting is the least that
excuse me. What I'm telling you is that if it depends on how issues
so develop. They can be called back depending on how it goes.
The door is not closed completely to discussions and negotiations. I wouldn't stand for, and I'm sure the government stand is not that. No, this is off. We are not going to negotiate and all that. If there are ways things will come again, and then we can say, okay, let us do it like this, but for now, under the circumstance, because of the repetition of this strike at the flimsiest, excuse.
So
the government decided that, look, we need people that we are going to have another different kind of arrangement with, that will run the health sector where we have made so much investment. You remember I was chairman House Committee on Health, Lagos State House of Assembly, 1999-2003. I know what we met.
All right, Dr.
And I know this infrastructure that is now in place in Lagos State, in the health sector. So if the people who are supposed to run it are the slightest excuse or slightest discomfort, the next thing to do is to go on strike, especially when the governor has given you an appointment to meet with him.
All right, Dr. Wale.
They went on warning strike a week before then.
Commissioner for Special Duties.
It gives the impression that maybe there are other reasons apart from those issues raised.